Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. Good morning, Patrick.
Welcome, everyone. I hope everything is good on your side. Yesterday was a crazy day. Today is a new day. Think about reset. We're starting completely new. If you was trading pre-market, you was making a good job, you're taking some profits, everything is good. But first, before we start in this session, as usual, Fabio will show you our risk disclaimer. Please read this, understand this, and now you have your time to read this.
Great. So we have 15 minutes today before the opening. I think what we're going to do, we're going to look at some levels. We're going to try and give you some ideas on how to use the data, how to prepare for your trading day. First, yesterday we had a really good session right here on blind spot levels, which was great. So we showed you the theory behind it. We showed you how to use them. We showed you why they're relevant. So today we're going to also look at it in the chart, but if you missed it, you can find it here in our live session and in our YouTube channel. But essentially what we want to do today is really go through some of the charts, and then Patrick, let me know if we want to look at something else as well within the membership. So we can start with ES. So here what we have is a choppy session, not much going on here. We're seeing a lot of support on the core resistance 0 DTE. So, from yesterday's session, I think the market, is calm today. Let's see what happens at the open. We have our levels here, but we can also add our blind spots. So here with our blind spot indicator, those are posted in the Discord. You can add those here. And as you can see, we had the big rejection of the BL7 here this morning at about 8:30. And then we still have our 1-day max, 1-day minimum, our JAX levels here.
And let me add something about this. So we were saying yesterday in the blind spots level, in the 6 a.m. morning club, we was learning something. It's like, first, we're looking for high correlation. So the blind spots delivering us this. Second, we're looking for high concentration. And if we be now looking on ES, so where we have the high concentration. So the high concentration is between 1-day max, call resistance. So this is a magnet area at the moment. And also in the area where we are now, between BL7, GEX1, call resistance, and GEX3. This is also a strong magnet area. We are in the magnet area at the moment. And this is something where we should looking into, where we have strong correlation, where we have strong concentration, what could possible working as a magnet. And if we're looking to the downside, I see not so much. So yeah, we have GEX2, put support 0 DTE and blind spot 2. So I will looking into this if the market is open and wait in which direction we go. Think about the first minutes of the market is most of the time volatility. Don't risk too much. Maybe it's much better to wait until the volatility goes. Sometimes when we have the hourly close at 10, we're getting a market shift, we're getting a better reaction. So please stay calm, follow your trading plan, follow your A+ setups. We as MenthorQ, we're giving you the levels, we're giving you trading ideas. We show you how you can read the market a little bit better. But at the end, you are the one who have to execute. For this reason, please stay focused, stay patient, stay calm, and follow your plan. This is what I can say.
Yeah, well said. Yeah, so here is what we have for ES. Let's go into NQ. And yeah, so we have some nice reactions here. So we see, as Patrick was saying, concentration around this area here this morning. And now we also have a lot of concentration around the core resistance 0 DTE. So yeah, another important area to watch.
Yeah, and then if we're looking now into the chart, we can also looking in, okay, what could be our next target? So we should have always a plan. We should become in the market with a clear mind and then see how the market is working out. So Fabio is mapping out high vol 0DTE BL6, yeah, good one. And then I will say also from call resistance to BL1 is also a good area, or one day max to call resistance. So this area around this, if we go into the upside, this is something where we have to be looking into it. And for the downside, between high wall 0DTE, one day max, and if we breaking down, you see it there, we have the highest concentration is on put support, high wall 0DTE, BL5 and BL4 and BL7. So that's the area at the moment with the highest concentration, where we have all levels together. So we have to be careful when we come to this area. Think about it working most of the time as a magnet.
Yeah, and then if you take away the indicator, you now have a nice clear chart like Patrick always does. So this can be your kind of like roadmap levels for the day, and then we can always add them back here and see what levels they are, when they are reached, and what happens when the market touches those levels. So those reaction zones.
Yes.
Right. If we shift to some stocks and look at some pre-market activity, let's look at NVIDIA. Again, these are the levels for today. Same picture. We have our reaction zone right here, and then we have some JAX levels behind here, and then obviously we have our one-day max, our core resistance right here.
Yeah, and this could be the game plan. So at the moment, we know exactly, based on the gamma levels, where we have our range. Our range is between the call resistance, GEX3 and GEX2. And our possible target area to the upside, if we're breaking out from the range, of course, between call resistance and one day max, down between GEX1 and one day min. So with this simple step, we have exactly our target. We know also where's our range, our open range, and then what we can target. And this is so powerful, and this is something what you get with our gamma levels, and amazing.
Yeah, and we can do the same other stocks. So here, just remove this. Here we have Tesla. Again, a big reaction zone, core resistance 0 DTE. High vol level, we have some really interesting areas here to the downside. Yeah, and then we have our one day max, and then our put support and one day minimum. So yeah, this again, we take away the indicator.
That's a good roadmap. So for the long side, I like personally the long side. Why I'm liking the long side? Because if we're breaking through the call resistance, the range to the upside, then we have a good way to, for the up move. So we have the GEX3 there, yeah, of course. But between the gamma levels, I think one day max could be acting as a magnet very well. But we have to also be very careful if we're going down. What we are now, we are below GEX1. So let's see how high wall 0 DTE and high wall are playing out. We were speaking about this yesterday. What is this meaning? Positive gamma, negative gamma, and see if we have some shift, and then how put support and one day min reacting. Can we hold this? Did we get a nice and smooth pullback to the upside, or did we get straight away to the downside? So this is something what we have to look into this. Have trading ideas, but when the market is open, have always a clear mind, and this is so important.
Yeah, absolutely. And then if we look, let's go just 1 second on the SPX. Here we have both blind spots and gamma levels. So again, really nice areas for you here. We have our one day max to the upside, clustering of blind spot levels. And then we have our range right here. And then our JAX2 right here. And of course, our eyeball level put support right there. So yeah, nice and clear. Let's see what happens.
How you can trade this with options, we will not say something about this, because we are only here to give you an idea how it should be look like, how we map out our trading roadmap, how our levels presenting you opportunities. Which opportunity do you take based on the levels or based on your trading strategy? This is your part. You are the trader. You become accountability to yourself. And as I said yesterday and the days before, think about the trading roadmap is a roadmap as you're driving a car. So it's your map. It's like Google Maps for traders. But at the end, you are the guy who's driving the car. You are the trader who execute the trades. And this is the same with the levels. This is the same with the trading roadmap. Build a strategy what you can trust. Find an A+ setup and execute your A+ setup, and one good trade after one good trade, and not become hectic if something goes wrong. This is absolutely fine, absolutely okay to taking losses. Think about on the institutional world. Most of the time, you have more losses than winners. But what they're doing is they're having small losses because they're cutting the losses very fast. And when they be on the right side, they need only few times on the right side, but then boom, they wipe out every losses and making huge profit and present this to the investors. What most of the time doing retail traders, especially with not so much experience, they're doing the upper side. They're making small win, small win, small win, but having huge loss will wipe out the whole profits and cut some capital from you. Think about this if you be in the market. And I think this is a one good nugget what I can share with you today.
Yeah. So we have 3 minutes. I don't know if you guys have any questions. Please paste them in the comments. We can look at some other asset that we cover. Let's look at gold for today. All right. Strong move this morning. We are at the 1-day max level. Let's see if there is a rejection or if there is a movement to the upside. Yeah, very interesting chart on gold. Big
Fabio, I would say let's show them also between 1-day max and call resistance. If we have a big difference or a big gap between two levels, what you can do really simple and easy. We call it the FIB gap fill. So we fill the gap based on the Fibonacci principle, and we map out this area. And most of the time, it's crazy what area is showing up. Here we go. Look at this magic. So you have a magic area. So if you think like the levels are a little bit drunk, why we have a huge difference between some price areas when the other level is showing up, no worry. Use the gap fill principle, and this will be help you 100% most of the time.
Yeah. And again, we remove this from the chart. Very easy. That's your roadmap for today. Very simple. Takes a few minutes a day. And then what we're doing is really using the gamma levels as our baseline, and then basically creating the roadmap based on that.
Yep.
All right, 1 minute. So if you guys want to learn about our products, follow us, MenthorQ.com. And if you have any questions, please reach out to us via email. You can also come in our Discord and book a private session with Patrick. You can find the link right here. So I would encourage everyone to join us. Right here, you can book the session with Patrick. Again, very great way of like learning how to use the data, learning how to apply it, and ask any tips and tricks of from Patrick that has over 20 years experience in trading.
Yeah, and one gold nugget when you book always the last one. So then we have more time to speak. So if you book the first one, then the time is limited. Only that's a small insider tip. So.
Nice. All right. Today also we're gonna have another session at 11 on futures. So stay tuned, live on YouTube, Twitter. So hope to see you there. And I think the
At
market is
11
open.
a.m. we will start, I think. Market is open. Happy trading.
Thank you, guys.
Tomorrow is Friday. There we have no morning session, but we have the weekly market wrap. So be there. We hope we will see you there also. But more important, see you later, 11 a.m. on Futures Trading Insights. And yeah, have a good one. See you later, champs. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.